Merhaba YouTube ALSENYAZ Oyun kanalına hoş geldiniz. Ben İsa. Dragon Age'e kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. İyi seyirler, başlayalım arkadaşlar. Bu hakkında bir bilgilendirme yapayım. Bu bölge DLC ile birlikte geliyormuş normalde. Ben DLC'nin Türkçe yamasını kurmamıştım. Bir önceki bölümde burası İngilizceydi, izleyenler varsa bilir. Türkçe yamasını da kurdum DLC'nin. Şimdi burayı da Türkçe olarak oynayacağız. Daha böyle göstereyim size. Bak burası nereye gösteriyor? Prospect Havzası. Aynen bu. Tamam, bunlar mesela İngilizceyle Türkçe oldu. Onun haricinde bunun harici bir bölge daha vardı orada. Tamam, budur. Bu da Türkçe oldu. Güzel. Oyun artık her yerini Türkçe bir şekilde oynayacağız. Acaba burada dönen olay ne? Bu kadar asker burada niye toplanmış? Bu arada bu bölge bana bir yere hatırlattı. Witcher 2 serisini izleyenler varsa Witcher 2'deki elflerin, insanların olduğu bir orman vardı. Orayı hatırlattı bana. Bu arada bilmeyen daha var, eğer izlemek istiyorsanız kanaldan Witcher 2 serisini izleyebilirsiniz. Witcher 3'ü daha oynamadım. Witcher 3'ü de oynayacağım bu arada DLC'leriyle birlikte. Dur, bizim yandaşlar level atlamış. Onların bir şeylerini dağıtalım. Evet, bir şey burada yok galiba. Bunu niye veriyorduk? Morları bir geliştirelim bence. Tamam, burada bekleme süresi yok, tamam. Bunu geliştirelim. Bu olsun. Bunun çok eksiği var ama bak. Bunda mesela ben yetenekleri yanlış vermişim. Bunu aslında yeteneklerini tamamen sıfırlayabilsek güzel olacak da. Sıfırlayamadığım için sıkıntı. Burada sıfırlama olayı var mı? Eğer sıfırlama olayı varsa çok güzel olur. Mesela işime yarar buradaki yetenekler. Mesela gereksiz, çünkü çok yetenek oluyor öyle. Bak, iyiymiş aslında. Ama vermeyeceğim. Yan şeylerini açsak mı, yoksa bunlara mı devam et? Bunlar çıkmış. O zaman tamam, hepsini açmışım. O zaman bunları vermeye başlayak. Hedefiniz darbenizle yüzleşmeden önce gizliliğe geçersiniz. Bulmanız imkansız. Yan saldığınız darbenin hedeflerin hançerlerinin bulduğu kesiklerden kanamaya devam ediyor. Bu olsun. Güzel. Silahlara bakalım şimdi. 161'lik bunu alıyoruz. Yani kesinlikle alıyorum ama şişmiş. Dörtlük. Güzel. Bu diğer yandaşları veririz. Büyücünün olabileceği ne var? Bunu AO yasar. AO yasar ne acaba? Çift bıçaklı hançer, bu gerçi şey için. Tamam, büyücü için sana bir şey öğretmemiştim. Güzel. Güzel ya, iyi geliştiriyoruz. En zayıfı bu zaten şu an. 9'luk. Güzel. 16'lık var. Güzel. Nasıl armaya attırdık. Senlik ama tamam, bu zaten şey. Yanlış. Tamam, bu da yanlışı. Şey olduğu için diyemiyor. İlginç. Tamam, satacağız. Tamam ya, böyle iş görür.
Of course. But if you mark the pages by burning the corners.
O bayağı büyükmüş. Görevin olduğu yer burası. Buraya gitsek mi? Buraya bir gideyim, yakın. Gideriz buraya. Önce bir dolma alalım. Bu kadar askerimiz normalde büyük bir savaş olacak ya da oldu mu? Gerçi olmuş olsa da alırlar. Belki burada bir sağlam bir savaş olacak ki onu burada bu kadar asker var. Azıcık savaşa hazırlık gibi geldi.
No, that refers to a ring. May I help you, Inquisitor?
Önceki bölümde İngilizce olduğu için söylediklerini anlayamamıştık. Bir konuşalım
I
bakalım.
take it you're not from Orlais originally.
No, Starkhaven. Fourth son of Lord and Lady Kenrick, destined for chantry service. Fortunately, I convinced them the university might be a fashionable alternative.
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
I'd still like to find out what's on that island to the southeast. We know the Inquisitor was in the area. Lady Harding mentioned Avar in the area who aren't hostile, but they wouldn't speak of the island. I mean, Scout Harding.
How were you assigned to the Inquisition?
I studied primarily the early chantry, particularly around the signing of the Navaran Accord. That was why I transferred to the University of Orlais, closer to the source than Starkhaven. Sadly, most scholars took Inquisitor Emeritans' history as settled, even with so many questions remaining. No one took my ideas seriously until your Inquisition formed. I wrote Ambassador Montpellier, and, well, here we are.
I'd like to discuss Inquisitor Emerit.
Of course, your predecessor. Existing historical records are contentious. Some say he was a devout Andrastian. Others suggest he cared little for religion, gaining leadership of the Seekers through Emperor Draken's friendship. He disappeared around the time the Seekers of Truth, the original Inquisition, incorporated into the newfound chantry. It's not clear why. Some say that he was tired of his responsibilities and wanted one last great dragon hunt.
What's it like at the University of Orlais?
Oh, it's brilliant. Some of the greatest minds I've ever known. The university was always well regarded, but Empress Celine made it the envy of all Thedas. She even got them to start admitting elves. Few bent noses, but it's worth it. Knowledge knows no bounds and all. I confess that we are worried about the fighting between Celine and Gaspard. Hopefully that settles down soon.
I'll speak with you later.
Ejderhalarla kapışacağım sırayla da 20 level olmadan gitmem bence. 20 levelde indirebiliriz. Ama 20 level altında kapışırsak kalçalar. Şimdi bu bölgeyi böyle dolaşmış olduk. Burada bir şey yok.
Have you seen the plans for the new camps? Tree houses. It all sounds awful and precarious.
Don't you like the idea of tree houses?
It's a good idea, in theory. Up where the wild animals can't get us. But having solid ground so far, far below me with nothing but air in between us is just...
Who would have thought? Scout Harding afraid of heights.
Me? No. No.
Bırak
I'm not
işte.
afraid. Who's afraid? No one's afraid.
Korkuyorsun
And I love
işte.
being up high. Lovely views, fresh air, birds flying at my head. Yeah. I'm a little uncomfortable with heights. Don't tell anyone.
I thought we could catch up.
Anytime, Eclipse.
They say you grew up in a village. Where did you learn to fight, draw a bow, all that?
Here and there. You pick things up as a little dwarf girl in a village filled with piggish Ferelden boys. I'm no artist with a blade. I just know what hurts and what takes them down quick. Bruised a shin or two in my day, and a few, you know, other things. And archery? Oh, there was a traveling hunter who set me up with my first bow and taught me the basics. After that, I practiced on my own. On squirrels, mostly. Oh, and Heinrich from next door, but only with padded arrows.
I hear you have family in Ferelden.
Yes, my mother and father. I insisted they move to Denerim once I signed up with the Inquisition. Ambassador Montillier tells me I should invite them to Skyhold. She thinks they'd be proud of me. But after Haven, I just can't, you know? It's not that I don't trust you or our soldiers. It's just, I just want them to be safe. And if that means they don't get to see things firsthand, that's okay. My mother likes writing letters anyway.
What are your thoughts about our progress against Corypheus?
Progress? We'll make some progress soon, won't we? Right now it feels like he's won already. No, I shouldn't say such things. Evil can't win in the end. I have to believe it can't. Otherwise I'd just start crying and never stop.
What do you think about the Avar?
When I was a little girl, a lady in our village used to tell me Avar tales. Being able to see their lives up close, it's nothing like I thought. They're very tall, aren't they? I was considering a proposal for Commander Cullen. Avar allies with dwarven archers astride their shoulders. They'd be unstoppable.
Have you spoken to Kenrick much?
A bit. He's quite nice, isn't he? And clever. Really loves his books. I said hello one day while he had his nose buried in a giant tome. His shriek was a winner. I can't stop doing it now. It's too funny.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfish or poo. Makes great fuel for starting fires, though. If you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
You want to use animal crap as a weapon? That seems underhanded.
Who said war was fair? I'd only recommend its use as a last resort.
We'll continue this another time.
Goodbye then.
Böyle bir deneyelim bakalım. Acaba buradaki yaratıklar kaç seviye? Şimdi burası bir ek paket. Belki yaratıkların sayısı daha yüksektir. Ya da bilmiyorum, bizim seviyemize göre mi düşmanlar çıkıyor? Nasıl bilmiyorum. Ara bilerek böyle dolanıyorum arkadaşlar. Şey yapmıyorum. Belki şey yapmamız gereken bir şey varsa çok neredeyim kontrol edelim, öyle gidelim. Şuraya çıktığımıza göre şuraya gitmeyeceğim, böyle gidelim. Hem de düşmanların seviyesini görmüş oluruz. Bakalım kaç seviyelermiş. Oha, bunlar 20 seviye ise düşmanların seviyesi de yüksektir. Harcar 20 seviyeler. En az bir 18 seviye olmamız lazım ki onlarla kapışabilelim. Yenemeyiz. Ama başka bölgeye mi gitsem, ne yapsam? Seviyeleri yüksek. Bir şansımı deneyeceğim ya. Buraya gitmem de. Görevin olduğu yere doğru gidelim bakalım. Arada 2 seviye farkı varken genelde sıkıntı olmuyor da 4 seviye farkı varken en basitinden 12 levellik yaratıkları saldırırken 8 levelken sıkıntı yaşıyorduk. Şimdi de yaşarız bence. Lütfen.
You fight hard, Seeker.
We would be dead if I did not.
Toplanacak taşları bir harita iyicene bir açalım, sonra gelir toplarız. Şimdi hiç şey yapmayacağım, zorlamayacağım. Şimdi sadece haritayı açmaya, ana göre seçili görevin olduğu yere gitmeye olacak. adaya gitme sahibi bilir. Adaya gidince kim bilir ada ne kadar büyük, adada nasıl yaratıklar var, o da ayrı bir inşaat. Burada fikirlisi var. Böyle içimizden geçerler. Olabildiğince dikkatli gitmemiz lazım ve ne kadar az yaratıkla kapışırsak aynı anda o kadar iyi olur. Bunu da açalım. Bundan sonra çekip deneyeceğim bakalım nasıl biz iyi hasar veriyor mu, o çok yüksek hasar veriyor mu? Gelsin bakalım. Geldi. O da yüksek hasar veriyor. Biz de veriyoruz yani iyi kötü hepsi. Hepimiz aynı yaratığa saldırdığında ilk yine hasar veriyoruz. Tek tek indirirsek şansımız var. Ben şunu bir kere denesem ya, belki de ineriz. Deneyeceğim şurayı ya. Belki de düşündüğüm gibi zorlanmayız. Demek ki önceden de bu kadar uzun sürüyor muydu ya açılmış? Bana bir cevap geldi. Ya güçlüler. Sevdiğimiz var. Çoktan. 18 seviye olana kadar bunları indiremeyiz. Ne buluyorsak alacağız. Lazım bize.
What is this? Are the fishes of Stonebearhole too rude to share a meal with friends?
Can the jaws of...
The Inquisitor! Let his blood death to the Lord!
Hayırdır lan? He?
Demanded your death. What do they have against us?
Perhaps the friendlier Avar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
You are the lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson. Well fought. The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night. I know not what brings you here, but we have no quarrel, you and I.
How long have you lived in the basin?
Stonebearhole's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I could remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hacken arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid, but...
You don't agree?
They seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
I find myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
The Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits want us to leave it be.
Don't suppose that's just a legend?
Still need that boat. Otherwise I'll have to swim. My boots will get wet. Very uncomfortable.
If I give you the boat, and you anger the spirits and die, other lowlanders may come for blood. That is trouble for my hold, and not my trouble to take.
Go to Stone Bear Hold and speak with my Thane, Svara Sunhair. Get her blessing, and you may sail to Korth's rocky heart, if you wish.
İyi bulalım bakalım. Böyle kalkalım. Şöyle kulpu. Kadın da bizimle bekliyorsa düşmanla karşılaşacak mısın? Taşa yürü. Tutuş. Vallahi güvenli bölge belli bak.
Greetings, stranger.
Belki buradan bakarsanız yeni müttefiklere şey yaparız, kazanırız.
Aye, it isn't natural. Must come from learning how to read.
Neymiş bu? Ne lan böyle? Değişik şeyler. Neyse bunlara benim ihtiyacım yok. Gerçi alsak mı bakayım? Ertuğrul'da oluruz mesela. Onsuz alabiliyorum. Güzel. Oh. Yok. O yalnız mı? Tamam bak. Neyse artık bayağı pahalıymış. Kılıcık. İp oynuyormuş. Güzel. Nerede kalacak? Güzel. Kan 30, Zeppelin bilmem ne. Bakayım oradan var. Kan 30'la Zeppelin bilmem ne. Buradan. Kan 30 yok. Burada ya müttefik olabileceğimiz birileri. Ne oluyor lan? Tırmanmaya çalışıyorlar. Renkli bir yara.
Your climbers seem tired, things, son here. More hunting. Is your hold beast well?
We hunt as well as ever, Thane Harrison.
You would be safer under the shield of the jaws of Hackle.
Ask Fisherson has taken victory in sight of the Lady of the Skies. You owe 4 rounds to Hask, not 3.
Ha! Tear his tits.
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over on sunrise.
May your people be as strong as your whole beast. You're a strange sight. I never thought we'd see so many lowlanders in the hold.
Lideri kim acaba? Ne satmış? Var canavar yatak. Bunlar benim ne işime yarayacak ki? Fiyatları da pahalıymış ha. Belki bunlarla şeyleri geliştirebilirim ben. Bunları alsam mı ya? Ama acaba ağırlık yapıyor mudur? İşte ya. Ben paramı zaten bir yere harcamıyorum.
There are many curious about you, but the Thane would speak with you first. Our guests are welcome, so long as their weapons stay sheathed. Our guests are welcome.
We've heard of your arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where
Böyle kıyafet olan birini bir şey yapmıştık. Tutuklayıp sonra serbest bırakmıştım ben galiba. Demek ki buradan geliyormuş.
I am Svara Sunhair, Thane of Stonebear
Kral
Hold.
liderleri bu muymuş?
You have guest welcome here. Your Inquisition has done much to heal the holes in the sky. We are grateful. You and your people have come far from the safety of the lowlands.
We have come on a mission. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the Jaws of Hakon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrison. I wager you have crossed blades with the Jaws of Hakon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
The Hackonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hackonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hackonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them. To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
I understand your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
You have members of the hold searching for Storvacker.
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hackonites. If she were dead, the Augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You have fought bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
Değil.
I'm a little confused about why I have to find a bear in order to gain the support of your tribe.
Storvacker is not a bear. She is our hold beast. She ties us to the gods. Without her, Your maker has turned from you, has he not? It is as that. I know more of this world than the world of spirits. Speak with our Augur if you would know more. They're our gods, not yours. For you, it is enough that Storvacker matters to us.
Does Storvacker usually live in the hold? Does she stay in a pen, or...?
Pens are for goats and chickens, not holdkin. The Avar are free. So must be our hold beasts. Storvacker lives in a cave near the hold. She comes to visit if she wishes to see us. We bring her gifts of food. Not enough that she will not hunt for herself.
The way you asked us to help find Storvacker made it sound like you were willing to break your oath.
I could say that Avar hold all oaths sacred. That no true Avar would break them. It would be a good lie. Lowlanders doubtless say the same of themselves. A cunning Thane can find a hole in the tent of any promise. A place for the cold wind to sneak in. We are bone and blood. Oaths last until they are broken.
If I find your bear and you break the oath, what happens to Stonebear Hold?
Other holds share oaths with the Jaws of Hakon. They are sworn to defend or avenge them. If the Hackonites were friends, they would attack us. But they are friends to few. We will send offerings, trade, and gifts to pay the price of oath-breaking. The storm will pass. I do not do this lightly, Inquisitor. But the Hackonites are tiresome.
I was told I needed your permission to borrow a boat from the fishermen.
Bah, Rolfson. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
How did you get the name Sunhair?
I was born Svara Janisdotten. For my legend mark, I once fought a battle with my hair on fire.
You lit your hair on fire?
An enemy archer lit my hair on fire. I was locked shield to shield with a foe, and I had no time to douse it. It scared my foes. My hair was braided long enough that I could spare it. It stank worse than goat shit, though.
I'd like to know more about the Jaws of Hakon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
You said that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakon.
Yes. Many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
What can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrison lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
What do the Jaws of Hakon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakonites care only for Hakon Wintersbreath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakon. There are times to fight, but the Jaws of Hakon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
I'll speak with you later.
Ask those in the hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
Güzel, 17'ler olmuş.
You see the animals the Jaws of Hakon keep? Rat things, frost dripping from their claws.
I have. Augur says it's bad magic.
Bu bayağı büyükmüş oldu.
You're the Inquisitor. I hear your people already sing songs of you.
How are you so well informed?
Oh, Hellstim soaks up gossip when he goes trading. He just returned from the lowlands. I'm Fulna Hethstotten, keeper of histories, and Scold to the hold.
I've never met a scold. Is that anything like a bard?
I suppose. Every hold has someone who sings its songs. Doesn't yours?
Fair enough.
We keep the old songs and histories, the oaths and the legend marks.
I understood all of that except legend mark.
The Scold before me was born Gulda Elsdotter. She crafted a great new tale for the hold. It pleased the spirits. After that, we called her Gulda Gildan's Song.
So they're titles, honorifics.
Not all carry glory. My father was Heth Mule's head. He'd never let go of a quarrel.
Can you choose a legend mark for yourself?
Only if I wanted to be scorned as a child. I've only been a Scold a few years. I've not made any great feats, good or ill. Yet.
Farewell.
Good journeys.
Tamam, ulaşalım bakalım ne varmış ne yokmuş böyle.
Be welcome, Inquisitor. Though I fear I've time for little more than a greeting. I must prepare these souls for their greater journey, particularly those who depart without the reverence due. Their way is often hardest.
Will someone not be given proper rights?
Calden Enverson is one of the few whose soul may return. Bloodkin must make an offering to the Huntmaster, who prepares it. Or so it should be.
Bu arada arkadaşlar kamera donmuş ya, düzelmezse bölüm sonuna kadar yapabileceğim bir şey bilginiz olsun. Yani bölümü sonlandırmam lazım kamerayı düzeltmek için. Sonraki bölümü kamerayı düzeltmiş olurum. Sorununu bilmiyorum yani, neden donduğu konusunda hiçbir fikrim yok.
I cannot dictate the nature of a gift, but if my suggestion appeals to you, speak to the Huntmaster.
I'm not familiar with Avar funerals. May I ask what proper rites entail?
When the time comes, we are given sky burials. For most, the body is laid out and prayers given. When the birds come, they carry the soul to the Lady of the Skies. The body, unneeded, is gone.
For most?
Some souls, such as Calden's, are chosen to return. The augur reads the signs of birth. It is a rare honor. In order to return, an offering is made to Korth the Mountain Father and buried beneath the body. A piece of the soul thus remains, allowing the rest to return to this world and be reborn.
I should be off.
Lady keep you.
Bunları geç. Öğretime gerek yok şimdilik.
Our guests are welcome.
Buraya gitmiş miydik? Galiba çıkış. Çorum kenarı. Yol var. Böyle gitmeyeceğim. Ben köyün içini keşfetmeye çalışıyorum. Konuşmadığımız birileri, konuşmamız gereken birileri varsa konuşalım, görev alalım.
Our guests are welcome, so long as their weapons stay sheathed.
Inquisitor, I'm honored by your visit. I'm Finn Caldenson. Forgive me if I don't stand to greet you properly.
How were you injured?
A storm blew up a few months back. The worst we've seen in a while. I was helping to secure the fishing boat. Einar nearly fell in. I caught him, but the current caught me. My leg got crushed against the rocks. It hasn't set properly.
I know about your father's burial and the offering.
I tried. I dragged myself out of this cursed bed, but the pain... I collapsed. The Huntmaster found me and dragged me back. Said we didn't need another dead man.
I'm told I can make the offering as a gift for the hold. I'll try to do so for your father.
He won't be my father much longer.
What do you mean?
I can't make the offering. When the sky burial's complete, I'll lose the right to bear my father's name. Whether or not he's my father, I still love him. I would not see his soul severed from the earth. If it's meant to return, if If you can make a gift of the offering, there's no way I could repay you.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
Stranger.
Inquisitor, you've need of a hunter, or you're just wandering? Now you lowlanders see many holds, but I'll tell you, there are none finer.
I assume you go hunting yourself?
Of course I do. Who says otherwise?
No one.
I lead our hunts, Inquisitor. My leg aches. One eye can't see in the dark. And I bring more meat than anyone in the hold. Goat's piss, do I hunt?
I apologize. I was just curious.
Suppose you can't help Lowlanders' manners.
Do you have any idea where Storvacker has gone?
Our hold animal's a hungry one. She might be after the game in the valley to the west. As the weather's turning, I'd not think she'd run further.
I spoke to the woman preparing bodies for funeral. She said I might make an offering. For Calden.
How would... as a gift? Sly woman. In that case, I'll accept an offering from the hand that gives it. Tradition says the offering's made to Korth. Only creatures who touch the god's realm will do. I'll mark where some were last spotted. It'd be an unmatched gift, Lowlander. I still pity Calden's son, though, losing his father's name.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Bayağı büyük bir yermiş bu.
So, come to test yourself.
How so?
Our warriors want your measure, Inquisitor. Bring us an offering, and we'll let you fight Hakon's trials. Stonebear Hold would know if the spirits favor you. So would I.
Why do you pray to Hakon when his fanatics cause you so much trouble?
Hakon Wintersbreath could be testing us through those fanatics. He can be a cruel god, Lowlander. He'll favor the victor and no other. Strength to strength. If the jaws of Hakon tried to raid us, we'll feed their scraps to the bears.
Do you run this arena?
I do. I'm called Arkan Felsen. I prepare warriors for the gods. Truly, I drill it into young heads that no one's born knowing how the axe swings or the arrow flies.
What do you mean, prepare your warriors for the gods?
As we train, the gods see us become worthy.
Worthy of what?
A second strength when you most need it. A glimpse that spots a blade in your heart. Warriors must show their will for these gifts, and the will for practice.
Interesting. You draw in spirits influenced by these ritual battles to aid you during real conflict.
Didn't I say as such?
Yes, but... Of course. My apologies.
What is this trial exactly?
Battle against our best. Wit and muscle, and steel against steel. Not to death, just surrender. In case you're afraid.
I didn't want to take a life for just a trial.
Good, but don't hold back. The gods and I can tell.
Can we begin this trial of Hakon?
We need an offering from you first. To honor Hakon and the dead.
Can we begin this trial of Hakon?
We need an offering from you first. To honor Hakon and the dead.
Yes.
Farewell.
Safe journeys.
Strange that the veil seems so thin here. A great many spirits must have gathered in this place.
And everybody take a drink.
Büyük yermiş burası ya. Ha, bunlar bizim tarafımızda şeker müttefik oldu. Onlar bizim bayağı işimize yarar, belli sağlamlar. Savaşmayı biliyorlar.
Greetings, stranger.
Böyle gitmiş miydik daha önce? Bakıyordum şu an. Daha önce gitmiştik evet. Puanlarımızı dağıtalım. Hızlıdan 2 tane daha açacaktım değil mi ben aynen. Evet bunu açtık. Vermişim zaten puan. Bunları açarım. Ondan sonra bakayım hangisi daha. Ben bunu veririm. Bunları açarız. Ondan sonra şu morları da geliştiririm. Tamam mıyız? Elektriğe vermiyoruz. Buzla şey vereceğiz. Ateşe. Evet, şimdi buradan bir tane daha buz açarım. Mis.
Why do they dress like that?
Bizim bir levelde atlamamız lazım. Kurtarmaz 17 level. Kaç tane görevim var? Görevleri sayısı 62. Valla sırayla hepsini yapacağız işte. Şu bir adaya gidelim bakalım. O adada ne varmış bir görelim.
Yeah. Thane Sunhair gave me guest welcome at Stone Bear Hold.
Aye, she sent word.
As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
Why do they dress like that? Runa should be here. Where did she get to?
Are you looking for someone?
My cousin Runa. She's off north climbing the hills instead of helping with the catch again.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
Neyse olmuş lan. Neyse ya şimdi bu seçtiğim görevi yapayım. Boş ver değerlerine kalırsak zor da zor. Bakalım bu oda ne kadar büyük. Nasıl düşünüyorlar böyle. varmış lan, bayağı büyük.
This blood. My blood? No, I can't.
Büyük ihtimalle bu konuşan kişi ruh. İsine bakılırsa öyle. Anlaşılıyor.
Sleep. I need to. I must find you. No, no.
Lanetli bir ara.
Interesting. What drew so many spirits to this place, I wonder?
Banan. I'm dreaming. I can't. Not without.
Oha 30 seviye mi? Yuh. Şans yüzü. Kaç topuk? Yüksek seviye. Seviye ne? Oradaki baldaki yaratıkların hepsi o kadar yüksekse seviyesi. Ben başka bir bölgeye kaçırdım direkt.
Is ancient. It may have formed from the battle that took place here, not the breach.
Talana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
Solus, this seems like something you might be able to help with.
Pain drew the wraiths, but this spirit touched the mind of someone who cared for Inquisitor Ameridan.
Ameridan? Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with Ameridan to hunt the dragon.
The dragon?
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Towns fell. All dead. One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avar dragon. Save Orlais.
Çok ejderha varmış lan. Bu herhalde buradaki ejderha ile 6. ejderhayı görmüş olacağız.
Can you tell me what happened to Inquisitor Ameridan?
They fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us. They rested here. Then up the river. Metal spires. A way to stop the dragon. Then Talana returned here, alone, to wait for him. Forever waiting. Dreaming. Then dead.
We'll find Ameridan. You don't have to wait here anymore.
You have done all she asked of you. Be free.
Thank you. It was hard. She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked. Her things are there. She wanted them found.
Onlardan hakkında bilgi ararız.
Are you all right?
Yeni yetenek, Rift'in kalkanı. Engizisyoncu yeni bir yetenek kazandı. Rift'in kalkanı. Perdenin kendisini düşman mermilerini saptıran sihirli bir kalkana dönüştürmek için bir yetenek kullanıyor. Böyle bir şey yapabiliriz. Yeteneği bir alalım. Nerede o yetenek? Koyalım, kullanalım. Lazım olur. Profesör Kenrick'le konuşalım. Profesör Kenrick. Ha tamam. Buraya ilk geldiğimizdeki şey. Bu kadar mı? Bu arada başka işimiz yok. Şöyle küçükmüş. Büyükmüş. Ben yeni dolaşayım. Toplayabildiğim ipuçlarını, hazineler için ne varsa alabildiğimizi alalım. Şimdi bunları indiririz. Bunlar nereden çıktı ya? Nasıl bir kalabalık insanlardan çıktı? Bu kadar, bunlar nereden oldu? 2 kişi gördüm, bir saldırayım dedim. Bir anda 7-8 kişi oldular. Bir tane görev yaptığım için bunlar burada bize saldırmaya geldi.
Kill the Inquisitor! Death to his hold! For Hakon's glory!
Tamam değiller belki de sayıları çok. Hayda. Ayva yedik arkadaşlar. Burası bayağı zor. Bir sürü düşman var. 10 tane falan vardır ha. Bir de birine saldırın hepsi geliyor. Hepsini bir yakaladım mı iyi oldu. Yedik galiba hepsini. Güzel oldu. Galiba hepsini öldürdük. Hepsini öldürmemişsek bile çok yoktur. Gözümden kaçın, işimize yarayacak bir şey var mı diye. Başka bir şey yokmuş. Bir 30 levellik olan 30 levellik yaratıkların olduğu yerde belki toplanacak bir şey varsa vardır. O da şimdi bizi onlar bayağı aşar. Seviye nedir? Hiçbir şey olmaz. Tamam uzayalım. Sonra belki geliriz indikten. Güzel.
May I help you, Inquisitor?
A spirit on the island held the memories and possessions of Ameridan's lover, a woman named Tilana. It told us that Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken himself, and where he went next.
Oh, Trusty's dimples. I may have received tenure from that sentence alone. Ameridan had a lover. Tilana, you say. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed. And there were orders. This was a request from Draken. This changes everything.
What matters is that we've got useful information. The spirit said to follow the river to the north, and something about spires or spikes.
Up the river. The scouts have had trouble with Hackonites up there. I'll continue my research, but for now, your guess is as good as mine.
I'd like to discuss Inquisitor Ameridan.
Bu arada arkadaşlar bölüm birazcık kısa tutacağım kamerada olduğu için. Bu konuşma bittikten sonra bölüm sonu yapayım. Bir sonraki bölümde kamerayı düzeltip daha düzgün bir şekilde oynarız. Bu arada bu adadaki her yere açıp görevleri yapana kadar orada duralım. Yani yok ama işimize yarar. Seviyemiz daha çabuk yükselir ve diğer yerlerde daha rahat ilerleyeceğiz.
Historians assumed he retired to go
Our
new information should shake up academic circles profoundly.
How were you assigned to the Inquisition?
I studied primarily the early chantry, particularly around the signing of the Navarran Accord. That was why I transferred to the University of Orlais, closer to the source than Starkhaven. Sadly, most scholars took Inquisitor Emeriden's history as settled, even with so many questions remaining. No one took my idea seriously until your Inquisition formed. I wrote Ambassador Montpellier, and, well, here we are.
I take it you're not from Orlais originally?
No, Starkhaven. Fourth son of Lord and Lady Kenrick, destined for chantry service. Fortunately, I convinced them the university might be a fashionable alternative.
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
That spirit on the island said something about American going upriver to,
Spires?
While you search upriver, I'll continue studying these buckles. That, sounded better in my head.
What's it like at the University of Orlais?
Oh, it's brilliant. Some of the greatest minds I've ever known. The university was always well regarded, but Empress Celine made it the envy of all Thedas. She even got them to start admitting elves. Few bent noses, but it's worth it. Knowledge knows no bounds and all. I confess that we're worried about the fighting between Celine and Gaspard. Hopefully that settles down soon.
I'll speak with you later.
Bu görevi yani bir sonraki bölümde yapacağız. Önce diğer görevleri yapalım. Bu çünkü bunun sonunda ejderha olduğu için büyük ihtimalle o ejderha öldür falan diyecek. Ama biz bu seviyede imkansız bir şey yapamayız. Evet, bu da bölüm sonu yapalım arkadaşlar. Videoyu beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, yorum bırakmayı, abone olmayı unutmayın. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşürüz. Kendinize iyi bakın, hoşça kalın.